Are you torn between Kirkland versus Bothell comparison when deciding where to buy your next home? Choosing the right community can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about these two fantastic cities in Washington. Let's dive in and find out which one is the perfect fit for you. Hi, I'm Dafna, your local real estate broker in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. I've helped dozens of families find the perfect home in both Kirkland and Bothell, and I'm excited to share my insight and knowledge with you today. Whether you're relocating from out of state or just moving across the Seattle area, this guide will help you make the best decision for your lifestyle and budget. So let's dive right in. Location and accessibility. When you're moving to Kirkland, Washington, one of the first things you'll fall in love with is its stunning waterfront location. Situated right on Lake Washington's eastern shore, Kirkland gives you that gorgeous water access that many homebuyers dream about. I remember walking a client along the lakefront path last month, and she couldn't stop taking photos of the Seattle skyline across the water. The city has this perfect balance of natural beauty with urban conveniences. Kirkland's location puts you about 20 minutes from downtown Seattle without traffic. We'll get into that later. And just a quick 10 minutes drive to Bellevue. For tech workers, this is particularly appealing since many major comparisons have offices nearby. The Cross Kirkland corridor provides a beautiful 5.75-mile trail for walking, running, or biking that connects various neighborhoods throughout the city. Meanwhile, living in Bothell, Washington offers you exceptional access to major transportation routes. Straddling both King and Snohomish counties, Bothell sits at the junction of Interstate 405 and Highway 522, making it incredibly convenient for commuters. Just last week, I helped a couple who work in different directions, one in Seattle and one in Everett, and Bothell was a perfect middle ground for them. The city has invested significantly in road improvements over the past few years, including major work on Bothell Way Northeast and the downtown area that has really improved traffic flow, community vibe, and lifestyle. Kirkland has a distinctively upscale resort-like atmosphere with its waterfront park, yoga studios, and boutique shopping. Marina Park is the crown jewel of downtown Kirkland, where you'll find people walking their dogs, playing with their kids, and enjoying outdoor concerts during summer evenings. Just 2 weeks ago, I was having lunch at one of the waterfront restaurants, and the energy was absolutely magical. Kirkland's downtown core gives you that walkable urban lifestyle with shops, restaurants, and art galleries, all within strolling distance. The city hosts wonderful community events throughout the year, including the famous Kirkland Summerfest and the Wednesday Market, which runs from June through September. What's really special about Kirkland is how it balances sophisticated city amenities with welcoming, tight-knit community feel. By contrast, living in Bothell, Washington offers a more laid-back, family-friendly suburban atmosphere that many of my clients absolutely adore. Bothell's historic downtown has undergone an impressive revitalization in recent years, with the new McMinimans Anderson School development serving as the community gathering place. This former school-turned-hotel, brewery, movie theater has become the heart of Bothell's social scene. Bothell retains much more of that classic neighborhood feel with community events like the annual 4th of July parade and the Friday night summer concert series at the park at Bothell Landing. What I've noticed showing homes here in the early 2025 is that Bothell neighborhoods tend to have more kids playing outside, more block parties, and more of that traditional suburban community spirit. One of my clients who moved to Bothell last summer told me they made more friends in 6 months than they did in 5 years at the previous home. If you're looking for that strong sense of community connection, Bothell really delivers. Housing options and market trends. The Kirkland real estate market has been incredibly dynamic in 2024-2025. According to recent data, the median home value in Kirkland is approximately $1.2 million as of January 2025, with price per square foot averaging around $604 in the 98034 zip code and $809 in the 98033 zip code. Median sold price in Kirkland jumped by 2.9% from February 2024 to January 2025. In Kirkland, you'll find diverse housing options ranging from luxury waterfront estates, some exceeding $11 million or more, to more modest single-family homes and modern condos. The condo market in particular has seen strong growth, with price per square foot increasing in the range of 9.38% to 13.7% in recent months, depending on location and pricing. If you're considering buying a home in Kirkland, Washington, you should know that inventory has increased by about 43% year over year. This gives buyers slightly more options, but it is still very much a seller's market. However, we are seeing slowdowns currently due to market volatility and uncertainty. Meanwhile, Bothell housing prices present a somewhat more accessible entry point, with the median listing price hovering around $1.1 million as of mid-2024. This represents about a 10% year-over-year increase, showing strong appreciation but slightly less intense than Kirkland's market. What's remarkable about Bothell is the speed of sales. Homes are typically selling within just 5 days of listings. Again, it depends on specific neighborhoods and pricing. This tells you just how hot the demand is in this area. However, like in Kirkland, we are seeing a slower market due to uncertainty in the current market. The real estate in Kirkland and Bothell offer different housing styles as well. Bothell tends to have more newer constructions, especially in neighborhoods like Canyon Park and Queensboro. You'll find plenty of homes built in the 90s and early 2000s, often with larger lot size than comparable properties in Kirkland. Just last month, I showed a beautiful 2,000 square foot home in Bothell, built in the early 90s, that sits on almost a quarter of an acre. Try finding that in Kirkland at the same price point. Both markets are expected to remain strong throughout 2025, with limited inventory continue to drive competition. In my recent listing in Kirkland, I've received 5 offers and ended up with more than $100,000 over asking as an example. If you're planning to buy in either city, you should be prepared for potential multiple offer situation and be ready to act quickly when you find the right home. Cost of living and affordability. When we look at the cost of living in Kirkland versus Bothell, housing is obviously the biggest factor, but there are other considerations too. Beyond home prices, Kirkland tend to have slightly higher costs across the board. Property taxes in Kirkland average about 0.93% of assessed value, while Bothell's rate approximately 0.9%, a small difference, but it adds up on higher prices homes. Utility costs run fairly similar in both cities. For a typical family home, you might pay $150 to $200 monthly for water and sewer in Kirkland versus $130 to $180 in Bothell. For everyday expenses, both cities have a range of grocery options, but Kirkland has more high-end grocery stores like Metropolitan Market and Whole Foods, while Bothell offers more mid-range options like Fred Meyer and Safeway. These subtle differences can impact your regular expenses depending on your shopping habits. When it comes to transportation costs, this is where Bothell often shines for many families. The more central location can mean less fuel consumption and vehicle wear and tear for commuters who needs to travel around the region. HOA fees. Many newer developments in both cities have HOAs, but Kirklands tend to have higher monthly dues, especially in waterfront or luxury communities. This can range from $300 to $800 monthly in some Kirkland developments, while similar communities in Bothell might run $200 to $500 a month. Always factor these ongoing costs into your budget when comparing properties. Outdoor recreation and lifestyle. Both cities excel when it comes to outdoor recreation, but they offer different experiences. In Kirkland, the waterfront is king. With over 25 parks and open spaces, including gems like Bonita Beach Park and Marina Park, you're never far from gorgeous views and water access. What makes Kirkland special is how seamlessly the outdoor spaces blend with urban amenities. You can pedalboard in the morning, grab lunch at the waterfront cafe, and then browse boutique shops all in the same afternoon. Bothell offers different but equally appealing outdoor lifestyles centered around the Sammamish River. The Burr Gilman Trail and Sammamish River Trail run right through Bothell, connecting to a 42-mile trail system that reaches Seattle and Redmond. The park at the Bothell Landing provides river access for kayaking and paddleboarding, plus open space for picnic and play. What I love about Bothell's outdoor scene is that easy access to both developed parks and more natural areas. The North Creek Forest Preserves offers 64 acres of protected woodland right in the city. For wine enthusiasts, Bothell's proximity to Woodinville wine country is a huge bonus. You're just minutes from dozens of tasting rooms representing Washington's best wineries. Both cities have embraced outdoor dining since 2020, with expanded patio spaces and street closures that have created vibrant outdoor scene. Shopping and dining experiences. Kirkland's downtown and Juanita Village offer upscale boutique shopping experiences with local realtors like Purpose Boutique and Lady Yum Macaron Shop. The dining scene features waterfront restaurants like Beach Cafe and Anthony's Homeport, plus local favorites like Cafe Juanita, which has been recognized with James Beard nomination. What's exciting about Kirkland's food scene is in 2025 is the continued growth of diverse cuisine. In just the past 6 months, we've seen new Japanese, Ethiopian, and modern Mediterranean restaurants open. Bothell's shopping and dining landscape has transformed dramatically in recent years. The revitalized downtown now features the charming main street with local shops like Sankara Imports and Bothell Furniture. The dining scene has exploded with spots like Poquitos, Vine Beer and Wine Bar, and the entire McMenamins Anderson School complex with multiple dining and drinking options. What makes Bothell's food scene special is how it balances new trendy spots with long-time local institutions. The Ranch Drive-In has been serving burgers since 1959. In early 2025, several new restaurants have opened in the developed Canyon Park area, expanding dining options throughout the city. Future development and growth. The Kirkland real estate market continued to benefit from thoughtful development that preserved the city character while adding new amenities. The Totem Lake Mall redevelopment has transformed that area into a mixed-use destination with apartments, retail, and medical facilities. In 2024-2025, we've seen continued development along the 85th Street corridor, creating new housing and commercial opportunities. Meanwhile, Bothell is undergoing significant changes that homebuyers should be aware of. According to recent news from May 2024, the city is finalizing its 2024 comprehensive plan updates, significant increase in permitted development density to accommodate additional employment and housing opportunities. This plan will guide Bothell's growth over the coming years, likely increasing property values in area targeted for development. The continued development of Bothell downtown and Canyon Park areas is creating new lifestyle center with urban amenities in formerly suburban settings. Several new mixed-use projects broke ground in early 2025, which will bring hundreds of new housing units to the market in coming years. For investors, this area represents potential growth opportunities as Bothell continues its transformation. Both cities face the challenge of growing while preserving their unique identities. Kirkland has generally taken a more conservative approach to growth, while Bothell embraces more rapid transformation. Your preference between these philosophies might help guide your decision on which community feels right for you. So ultimately, which city is right for you? Here is my practical advice based on helping dozens of buyers make this exact choice. Consider choosing Kirkland if you prioritize waterfront access and views. You want a more urban, walkable lifestyle. You don't mind paying a premium for location. You value established neighborhoods with distinctive character. You work in Bellevue or in the 520 corridor. Consider choosing Bothell if you want more house for your money. You need convenient access to multiple highways. You prefer more traditional suburban feel. You want to be part of a rapidly evolving community, or you work in multiple locations around the region. Both cities offer wonderful lifestyle and strong investment potential. The key is matching the community to your specific needs and preferences. I'd love to show you properties in both areas so you can get a feel for each city firsthand. Thank you for watching, and if you're thinking about making a move to either Kirkland or Bothell, I'm here to help you guide through the process. Don't forget to subscribe for more local real estate insight and reach out anytime with questions. If you want to connect with me directly, all my contact info is in the description as well. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get updates with new videos. This is Dafna, and I'll see you in the next one.